Hey guys, welcome to this video. In this video, we'll try to create an Azure Storage table. But of course, before you create an Azure Storage table, we need to create an Azure Storage account in order for us to use or create an Azure table, storage table. So yeah, let's get started. Let's first create an Azure resource group for this demonstration. I'll just put Azure demo table RG. So click review and create. I don't need a tag. I just need this for the demo purposes for simplicity. So I'll need to go to the resource. Now it's being created. Now I need to go to the storage accounts and then I need to create a new one. Okay, so this is the resource group that we currently created. I'll just name this storage demo table. Looks good. And I'll use for the primary services is the tables and queues. I'll just click review and create. I'll accept the defaults for the tabs advanced networking, data protection, encryption, and tags. Create and review and create. It will go to the tab review and create. It's now being validated for the information that we have provided, and let me click create. Now it seems to be initializing the deployment. Okay, so while it's being installed or being deployed, you can install or download and install Microsoft Azure Storage Explorer on your end. So just need to look up in Google and type Microsoft Azure Storage Explorer. It's gonna be easy. The installation process is straightforward. Download, click next until you hit the finish button. And then once everything is ready, just launch the application and you're gonna see something like this. So I hope that's gonna be easy on your end. So let's go back to the deployment. So the deployment is still in progress. Wow, so exactly just right in time. So go to the resource. Let's give it a few moments. Okay, so after going to the storage account overview, you'll see here table service. Click that and we can create a table. So let's say to-dos. Yeah, so let's refresh. We could use now the Azure Storage Explorer. Let's try to refresh this and let's see if it can see the table that we have created, which is to-dos. Okay, it's still loading. Let's give it a few seconds there. Yeah, so let me click the to-do and then let's try to add data. Okay, when we add data, there's a two thing here that we need to understand: the partition key and the row key. So when these two are combined, it is called a composite primary key. So partition key, just try to imagine that this is a logical grouping. So grouping of your data. So in this case, I could say that the to-do is a holiday to-do. And then the row key, you can provide any unique key here. So in my case, I could say March 2027-12345. And then I'll add a new property. Let's say, was this holiday completed? So I could choose the type. I could say true. And then another property, I could say location. Let's say Boracay, Philippines. So if you haven't been into Boracay, I suggest you do. There you go. Let's try another one. So this time, let's say this is a business trip, and it was March 2024. Let's say true location. Let's say New York. Then click insert. Wow. So we were able to do that inside the Azure Storage Explorer. Now, if you want to access this table using REST and you want to access it via Postman, you can go to the security and networking right about here and then click the access signature, shared access signature. So we are just interested in the table. So I'm going to click the blob file in the queue, and then I'll click service and then the object. Start 801, 802 seems good. Then let me click generate SAS and connection string. Let me copy this and let me open Postman. Postman, let me paste that and let's try to see what would be the result. It says here requested URI does not represent, and I think I forgot to put the table name here, somewhere here. Yeah. Oh, I think it's plural. To-dos. Yeah. And another thing is the result is in XML. So we could go to the headers and we could say accept and then find what? JSON? The JSON guy. So let's try again to click send. There. So it did give me the list of the data that I inserted a moment ago. So we have here the holiday and the business trip. Now what if I'm interested in filtering this out? So I could say filter and then location equals, let's say, New York. Let me click send there. So there you go. You could also do that inside this REST. Now what if I wanted to insert? So I could create a post request and then in the headers body, in the body, I could say raw and then let's say JSON. Probably I could copy this, right? So put that there, partition key, let's say another business trip dash 009 times stamp. I can remove that. Let's say New Jersey this time. So when I click send, so yeah, invalid input. Yeah, I think I know what's happening. So I will remove this filter here, and then let's try to send it. Yeah, so it was successful, I think so. Yeah. Now let's get back again. Let's try to get the SAS connection strings and then paste it here, and we are going to see that we'll have 3 records. So to do, send. Yeah, it's to do's, not to do. And we're not happy with XML. We need it in JSON. Click send again. So we have 3. So now that we know this, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank you and bye bye.